guys, now I have done my eyes. I haven't completed everything. I did put on my mascara, my eyeliner, but I'm not done on the lower lash line. I do that at the end or when I'm done with my face makeup. For mascara, I use something completely different than what I thought, but this is my go-to, She Glam. I use this. Um, Mascara is the Lash Lighter Ultra Lash Lift. I use that. And I used my Black Radiance Bold and Sexy eyeliner. Love that. And then I used the LA Colors Graphics eyeliner. All right, use that. And so now let's get into the face makeup. So I had told y'all already that I'm going to use, I had told y'all already I was going to use my Black Radiance Dewy and Luminous Face Primer. And I am going to use that. But I feel like, depending on what it looks like, I think I'm going to mix it with one of my favorite foundations, which I used in a previous video. This one by Fofe. It's the True Color foundation. So I might have to blend it with this. So yeah, you guys, let me open up this package and take a look at everything. See what's going on here, because this is a dewy and luminous face primer. I feel like this is something I would probably use on a regular basis, just because, you know, you can always blend it with a foundation and all, because I feel like this is going to go on a little golden. Let's see. Well, it's taking a while. Come on. Is it a thick formula? Well, let's see. Oh, don't tell me there's a malfunction with this. There it is. It's just a little thick. There it is. So like I was saying, I feel like it's going to go on a little golden. Yeah, it's going on very golden light. But listen, on a regular basis, you can add your bronzer on and all that, and it'll work for every day. But I'm going to blend it with my foundation. So I'm going to put some on my hand like that. And then I'm going to mix it with my foundation, one of my favorites. I love this foundation. I love how luxurious it looks. It looks really good. And blend this together and see what it looks like. Yes. I know that looks crazy on this camera, but I'm telling you, you'll see when I show you in the lighting. I just need another phone. Put just a little bit more of this dewy and luminous. I like this already. I do. I like it already. It's looking more like a dewy, a dewy foundation. So I made my own dewy foundation. And I'm going to put some on since I put just a tad bit too much on my hand. I know this might be a little bit too much, but then again, I'm going to get light coverage. I don't know. We'll see. Because that foundation does have amazing coverage, but we'll see what it looks like once I blend it out. I'm going to take my brush here. Just going to use this, really like, this is supposed to be a contour brush, but I'm using it for foundation. And blend this in. Ooh, I love it. I do. I love that. That looks really, really nice. And it's sticky. I feel like this makeup is going to stay on for hours. It gets tacky. And remember that base highlighter that I used with the dry oil was also tacky. So I think I found a good product for now, and especially when it gets summertime around, when I want a glow, but I want my foundation to feel matte or just stay on, has that tacky feel that I know that it's not gonna shift and move around. This is doing all of that. It is, it's on. I got about medium coverage, y'all. All right. All right, let's go on into powder. And I do want to use, or I am going to use, a liquid, well, actually a skin tint bronzer, okay? So now, the first thing I do is I set my face with powder. I really feel like I really don't have to for this look, but I want to because I know my skin does get oily. So I use my Cheer HD face powder. Love this stuff. So good. One of my favorite products. Like, it's so good. Dip in there and tap this on. Now some wouldn't put this on because really my face is not looking too dewy. And I forgot my concealer, y'all. I've got to go back in with my concealer. It's okay. We'll just go back in and add it on. Because a lot of times I set my concealer with this powder and a powder from the eyeshadow palette. But that's okay. I'm going to do that next. All right, that looks good to me. Make sure I put some right up in there. Looks so good. Love that product. One of my favorites. And now let me get the concealer. I have the Ioni. So I think I'm going to use the Ioni underneath my eyes so you can really see how amazing this is. I got this at Dollar Tree. It's the Ioni Camouflage Liquid Concealer. Really good. The applicator reminds me of the applicator from Zir concealer that I introduced a lot of people to in last year or the year before that. I got a lot of people saying, oh my God, they didn't even know that product exists. And that product is sold at primarily beauty supply stores. This applicator is so similar. Is it a brush? It's a brush. Okay, it's a brush. So it's a little bit different because the Zero, it has an applicator, but it's flat like this. And I love how light coverage it is and moisturizing this is, because that's where I need the moisture, is underneath my eyes more than my face, because my face is producing a lot of oil. But anyways, this is a really good product. Hopefully they have some more of this concealer so I can get another one, because I'll probably get through that one really quick because I would like to wear this one or put this on every day. Getting close to that. the color that I put underneath my eyes, but I don't want to take all of that off. All right. Okay. Real good. I just love that. It dries up a little matte though, but I don't think it's too matte. But then again, might be a tad bit dry, this iodine concealer, but it's still a good concealer, okay? So just saying, in case some of you are looking for a concealer. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with the bronzer, the cream bronzer first. I'm gonna use my Lake Rain Serum Boosted Skin Tint. Love this. Use this. This is so smooth on the skin. I love the natural finish. I just got some on my headband. Okay. Usually don't do that, but this was so pretty the other day. I put it on and I thought, okay, I don't have to use just the foundation. I have one that's a foundation shade, and then I have one that's also this bronzer shade. And they look good together as well. Okay, there we go. See how easy it is to just glide on. Some of y'all might say this is a, what is it, pixie dupe, maybe. I don't know. But I like it for foundation and concealer. It works, and I love that product. So I'm going to grab, let's see, my bronzer brush here. See how easy it is to glide on? It just blends so beautiful into the skin. That's what I like the most about this skin tint. I just got one shade that matches my skin tone, and then I got a bronzer shade. Or just blending. I'll just put some on my nose there. I think I'm gonna do a little contour on my nose a little bit just to define. All right. All right, now let me put on the powder. I use my Black Radiance pressed powder here. This one is in warm hazelnut. This is very good. Dip it with this side of the brush and just set the bronzer. really nice. Okay, that's that there. So now I'm gonna go in with my contour shade, but first I'm gonna set my under eyes with the powder that I normally use all the time to set my under eyes, and it's just the Feel Any powder. I use these two shades again that I use on my lid underneath my under eyes. That's just what I like to do to highlight my under eyes a little bit after putting on everything, the bronzer and all that. So just add it on there. Sometimes I have to go in with another, like a little bit more of a golden shade underneath the eyes. Make it work, blend in. Sometimes this is too light, and then sometimes it's not. It just depends on what eye makeup I use. In there to the inner corner, just like that. Get those inner corners, which is usually always dull. Okay, so I think that's all right. We'll see. I'll take a look at it in the better lighting. I'm gonna get two whites, y'all. That's gonna be so much better, so y'all can see the look, the colors and things as I put the colors on. Okay, all right. So the next thing I do is I'm gonna actually do a little contour, which I haven't done in a while. Like sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. This is the Zero loose powder in Nude, and contour my nose a little bit. Let's see if I got a brush. Here I do. Okay. Just add a little contour here. Mainly use it about right here. And then on down here on my nose. My nose is a little thicker. Then this brush, I can blend it out. This is like a blending crease brush. It's good to be, well, it helps me to be a little bit more straight with the contour. Like I don't get out of line or whatever. Bring it on up a little bit. There we go. Yeah. But that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the brush that I use to highlight my under eyes. Yes. I'm gonna go back over and around my nose like that. There we go. All right, so now now it's time for blush, right? Blush. Oh, like I didn't blend that one, that side there. Okay, now it's time for blush, And for blush, I've got liquid blushes. I've got cream blushes. I didn't know what I wanted to use. I feel like I should have just bought my powder. I'm just going to use this powder brush. Blush. Okay. LA Color So Cheeky blush and highlight palette. This one is in peaches and cream. It's like that. Add some blush on. I think that will look really pretty with the eye makeup look. So, grab this neutral shade, but I'm gonna dip into this shade here too. Warmth there as well. There we go. There we go. I like that. Got a little shine there. As you can see, maybe you don't see, but I'm going to say that when I use that highlighter product, I want to say that you don't really see that glow from that dry oil product as much. So this will be your matte combination. The dry oil with the highlighter product, it gives more of a matte finish if you use them together or whatnot. So just saying, I'm noticing a difference there. So instead of seeing that really radiant glow underneath the skin, yeah, I'm noticing that radiant product blocks that dry oil radiance that it provides. Okay, so just saying. All right, so that is the blush, and so now you guys, I need to finish doing underneath my eyes. Basically, I just need to put the mascara on. I'm going to use this Turn the Volume Up mascara, LA Colors. This is another product I got at Dollar Tree. I'm going to use this on my bottom lashes. Thought I was going to add more eyeshadow underneath the lash line, but no, I don't need any more product underneath my lashes. And I'm not the best at this right here. I always tend to mess up my whole look. A lot of times I mess up when I go in with mascara on the bottom lashes. Alright, got that done. So now let's see, it is time for lipstick. I'm gonna go for just a nude lipstick. I think I got this out, and let's see, I don't really want a bold color. I could, because the color of the makeup is very soft, I feel. In my opinion, it is. So I could go in with something a little bit more bold. I don't know. It's one of those things. I'm just like, what? I'm going to use this eyeliner. No, this is an eyeshadow stick by Ayani. I'm going to use this on my lips for today, even though most of the time I do use this as eyeshadow. Okay. Okay. line the lips. And I'm going to use just a nude lipstick. Blend it all together. The lip liner and the nude lipstick. And I thought I was going to add something else. Thought it was, but maybe not. Okay, so yeah, this Luminous or Radiance product. I'm not gonna put this on this liquid radiance product on my cheeks because it's just gonna add that glitter back on. Just know that this product does have glitter in it. I don't know if I'll keep it. I might not keep this product. I might send it back because of the glitter. I thought it would be smooth. I didn't know it would have glitter in it. I thought it was a smooth highlighting product, but I don't know. I might keep it just so I have the option of using my dry oil moisturizer and using this Radiance, liquid Radiance product together and have more of a matte finish, okay? Together, that's what it does, all right? So I'm just going to use the Dewy and Luminous Face Primer and put just a little bit on my cheeks just to add just a little highlight. Just a little bit there. See what this looks like as a highlighter. Yeah. It's barely there type of highlighter, but it's on there. It's very tacky. This is really good. Like I said, I use this as my foundation product. So it's really good. Put it on my nose there. Okay. All right. So now, y'all, this is the makeup look. Now I need to just fix my hair, and yeah, this is the look. This is what I decided to do. So let me go ahead and set my makeup. I'm gonna set it with the LA Colors setting spray, matte setting spray. Okay. This one is almost gone. I'm gonna use it up. Okay. So face is set. So now you guys, like I said that, now you guys, I am going to do my hair, and yeah, you guys. So hold on for just a minute. I'll be back.